Hello, my name is Frank Vandy with Frank and Kat's Keto Journey, and I'm super excited to share this recipe with you. So before I get started, if this is your first time here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and then hit that little bell there, and that way you can keep up to date with all the videos that we're going to be putting out. We got probably close to 100 different things that we're going to be talking to you guys about over the coming months. And if you love different keto recipes and just different thoughts on keto training, this is the place that you're going to be. So actually, last night I was kind of experimenting in the kitchen, and one of the things I was really trying to accomplish is how do I get some apple cider vinegar into my keto diet in a way that it tastes good, and because apple cider vinegar is so healthy for you, really low in carbs, actually I think 0 carbs, and it just has a ton of benefits in your digestive system and everything else in your body. So I was trying to figure out a different way to go and do that, and I think what I've stumbled across is if you love that frosted lemonade that you can get at Chick-Fil-A, I think you're gonna love this recipe. So I had some last night. I put a picture. My keto group is called Effortless Keto. We got about 850 people in there, and I just took a picture of it and said, would you guys be interested in me shooting a video? And I mean, the response was ridiculous. So I think it's something that people are interested in. So I wanted to shoot this video, kind of walk you through how simple this is. So just a couple ingredients. This literally takes probably 2 minutes to make. So the first thing I did is I just took, we made up some lemonade, and I'm gonna walk this over here. You can see, we just used one from Aldi. I don't know how well that's gonna come across, but here we go. Just sugar-free lemonade. And one recommendation I would look at, I was looking at one of the Crystal Light ones online, and those seem to have a lot of calories. So just read the label. But this one at Aldi, I think a serving here has got 5 calories, so it's pretty nominal. No sugar, no carbs, so it's a great base. And what I do is I take about 16 ounces of that and I pour it in my blender. And then the next thing we do is we take we always use the Bragg's, the organic apple cider vinegar. And what I like about this is, what you want is the one that's cloudy like this. And that's got it's called the mother. And that's all the good parts that are fermented in there. You don't want that one that's just, clear or a light brown that you can still see through it. And you want to just shake it up a little bit, make sure it's well mixed. And then I don't measure like with real exact. This is literally a soup spoon, so I'm going to use that as a proxy for a tablespoon. And I'm going to very carefully pour 2 tablespoons in there. So 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar so far, the lemonade. Then I take some heavy whipping cream. And this is really what's going to give it that kind of frost. So now you got the components of the the lemonade, right? You got the apple cider vinegar, you got the actual lemonade in here. Now we're going to give it that frosted flavor. And I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of that. And you know what, guys? We're going to have a little bit of fun here because I forgot one of the ingredients, and rather than just cutting this and doing it, I'm going to hold on one second, because this is an important ingredient that I want to show you. So I hope you guys think that's fun. So this is I bought this on Amazon, and you can see it's called Clean MCT Oil, and it's by Elevate. So this is a really good product. Wasn't terribly expensive, and unlike a lot of MCT oils, it didn't upset my stomach. You got to be really careful when you start with MCT oil. It can really tear you up. So what I did the first day, I started with like half a teaspoon or tablespoon, and then the next day I was on a full tablespoon, and I haven't looked back. So I really like this product. I can't remember how much it was, but it's a big bottle, and it was like $30-some. It was in the low 30s. And I just put 1 tablespoon of that, and that's gonna be some more fat. So between the heavy whipping cream and the MCT oil, you got a great amount of fat in there. And the last ingredient that I always like to put in something like that is a little pink Himalayan sea salt. I just give it, not a ton comes out here, but I give it 4 cranks or so. And this is just always good, especially when you're on keto. It keeps your electrolytes up, and keeps you, refreshed, and, especially staying away from things like the keto flu. And then I took a handful of ice cubes and Drop those in here, and now it's gonna get loud for a couple seconds, but you don't have to blend this for very long. So I'm gonna step over here real quick. I'm gonna blend this up. And really all that, and you could do this without blending it up, but what that does is it, one, it kind of frosts it up, and two, just breaks down the ice a little bit. And then literally just pour it in a glass and enjoy. You can see it's got that kind of pale yellow color like they would at Chick-Fil-A. And I'm gonna give it a little taste. And it's absolutely delicious. You still get a little bit of the apple cider vinegar taste, so maybe that takes a little bit, but it's really tangy. And then after that, it settles in your mouth. You get a little bit of that heavy whipping cream and that taste there. So simple to make. So I put this in Carb Manager last night. You get 34 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 0 protein. So it's a really great, especially if you're struggling for a little bit of extra fat in a given day. This is a great way to do it. It is about a little over 300 calories. I think it was 311 calories. So depending on what your calorie levels are, you want to kind of keep an eye on that. You can cut it down. You can cut everything in half and do it that way if that's too much. But if you're looking for a treat and something to really satisfy you and help you hit those fat macros, I think this is an amazing thing. And as you can see, it only took a couple minutes here. So guys, I'm gonna walk over there and shut the camera off because I'm by myself tonight. But I just wanted to, I wanted to jump on here and get this to you. So again. Make sure to subscribe to our channel here if you love the recipe. We got a ton more coming for you. And then in the description, I'll put a link to our keto group called Effortless Keto on Facebook, and get in there. And that's where we're really in there day in and day out, helping train you guys and teaching you about everything you need to know about keto. So I hope you had fun. Thanks.